I wanted to do one more video on losing weight because I think it's really important that as you go through the weeks and months, first take pictures as well as your measurements, because it really helps if you've written down the measurements, and it's like chest, waist, hips, and you take pictures forward facing and looking from the side. When you're hitting those plateaus, when you're getting discouraged that you think you're not losing anything, retake the measurements, take pictures again, and compare. You'd be amazed the difference that you'll see. Even taking a picture of, do a selfie of your face. And when you take those selfies, you'd be amazed how much your face, just your face, thins out. And so when you hit those plateaus and you say, I'm not losing any weight, take your measurements, because there's a good chance that you're losing inches. You're gaining muscle, and so you may be losing weight, but because you're building up your muscle, it's showing that, you're not losing anything, but you really are. You're losing inches, just not pounds. So take the pictures. I know I hated my picture being taken, but I'm very thankful for those pictures that I have. And I will try and post my before and after picture. I know I have it in a post on my channel, but I will try and put it in the comments. Try and figure out how to do that. And that way you can see what I mean with before, after, and just the amazing difference that it makes. Also, as you set goals, set ones that you can reach. Like, as I had said, I wanted to lose 100 pounds, but my first goal was to lose 50 pounds for the year. I also had goals for the month. So I'd say I'm going to lose 10 pounds this month. If I would hit that, celebrate. Be proud of yourself. You accomplished your goal. Good job. If you lost only 5 or 6 pounds, guess what? Celebrate it. That is still a victory. You still lost weight. Maybe you had a bad month and you stayed the same. Celebrate because you didn't gain weight. And if you have a really bad month, because, life happens sometimes, then you gained a few pounds, you say, you know what? I'm not giving up. I'll lose that weight next month. Don't give up. Keep setting those little goals. Like I did with walking and then running, I would set, I didn't really have a time necessarily, but every time I would go out, let's do a little faster. And if I was even 1 second faster, I would celebrate. Yes, I was faster. It didn't need to be minutes faster, just seconds faster was a victory for me. And I had, when I first started running, I'd see these people who, 6-7 minute per mile, and I'm like, I'm never going to get that fast. My little legs will not do that. But I did, have in mind, I would love to get to, a 10 minute per mile. Because I thought that might be doable. I started out, I think the first time I ran a full mile, I did it in maybe 13 or 14 minutes. It may have even been longer than that. I don't know. It took me, a couple of months to even be able to run the full mile. And I did that in little increments of running a block. And then it was running every other block, or at least 2 blocks during a mile. And then it became every other block. And then it was just try and run a little further than a block. And so I slowly built up how much I could run, and with that goal of eventually being able to reach a full mile, and eventually I could run a lot further than that. But yeah, it was once I could run a full mile, then it was now try and do it a little bit faster. Um, and yeah, I eventually worked my way up, and I had a couple times where I would be able to do a mile in under 10 minutes. Not by much, but I was thrilled that I could do that. And so I really think I accomplished way more than I ever thought I'd be able to because of the goals I set. So I encourage you, set those goals, celebrate the victories, no matter how big or small they are. Be proud of yourself. Don't ever think that it's a bad thing to be like, I did a good job, or I look good. I used to think the first time I said I look good, I thought I was being egotistical. And luckily, a friend of mine was with me, and she said, you worked really hard to get where you are. You're not being egotistical, be proud of yourself. And it's a wonderful feeling to look in the mirror and be able to say, I look good. I like who I am. I like the way I look. And so, yeah, you guys can do this. I will do everything I can to encourage you. If you want to get in touch with me, I can try and keep you accountable, whatever it takes, because I really do care, and I know you can do it. I'm not going to say it's easy, because it isn't. It takes a lot of willpower and determination. I know for me, I know my determination came from the Lord because I prayed and asked Him to help me. Even giving up the soda or cutting back on it was scary for me because I had always had migraines, really bad headaches when I tried to give up soda before. And so I told Him, Lord, I know I need to cut back, but I don't want to go through these headaches. Please help me to not quit. And I did not have a headache when I gave up my soda and cut back on it. And I give all the glory to God for that. And I know people so many times, like, where do you get your determination? You're so motivated. And I knew that too, like God just gave me what I needed because I asked Him for help. I told Him I want to lose weight. I need to lose weight. Please help me to do this. And He helped. So, yep. Pray, ask God to help you, and reach out for help and encouragement from others. And if you know somebody who's trying to lose weight, encourage them. Tell them what a great job they're doing. It meant so much to me, all the people who encouraged me along the way. So this, as far as I know, is my final video. But I will gladly talk about other things about losing weight if somebody needs it. So I hope you all have a wonderful day.